Today's movie is Downton Abbey, A New Era. I'm going to do a story breakdown, so major spoilers ahead. First, a recap. Mary watches over a film crew making a movie at Downton Abbey. They were making a silent film, but later had to turn it into a talkie, which was gaining popularity. Edith, Tom, Cora, and Robert traveled to a villa in France, which was left to the Dowager Countess by someone who fell in love with her when she was a young girl. In the end, the Dowager Countess passes away. I believe this movie is the final chapter of the Downton Abbey franchise because first, Downton is no longer the only setting. There are two locations, Downton and the French villa, which signifies the closing down of the story. Secondly, this is a movie about making a movie, which draws attention to the fact that it is a movie and not real. In this movie, the filmmaker gives the reason why the franchise is ending. This series has always been tied to the historic events of the era. In this movie, the roof at Downton is leaking and they need money from the movie production. Silent film is turning into talkies, so the timing is the Great Depression of the early 1930s. The world was heading deeper into economic depression and eventually World War II. So this elegant story about English country life no longer fits with the dark historic realities. In the movie, the leading man of the film made at Downton said, "I am a silent film star. I thought I could still make a few more movies, but now everyone wants talkies. No one knows about the future. His career may fold. All silent film actors may be in trouble." This is actually the filmmakers of the Downton Abbey franchise explaining to us, the audience, that they wanted to keep making movies about the Crowley family, but the historic world of the time was too bleak, and the Downton Abbey franchise is cut short. The Dowager passing away is meant for the franchise to end in a dark and even tragic mood. The family and staff at Downton all dressed in black and walked together in a funeral procession. This signifies that the real historic world was heading into dark times. But the last scene of the movie is Tom and Lucy coming home to Downton with a new child, showing that people will live on with hope and resilience.